Hey yo, what's good YouTube? I'm your boy LC. Welcome to a Fresh Point of View TV. And guys, on this reaction, I got a reaction for you guys, okay? This is going to be one of the scariest haunted schools ever captured. So we're gonna be like I said, on this channel we're doing all different types of reaction. And I be going down a rabbit hole, especially with this YouTube channel, Slapped Ham. So shouts out to Slap Ham. Make sure you guys check them out. But they be doing all kinds of horror, ghosts, UFOs, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be going and reacting to some of the haunted schools that they have on here. So let's go ahead and check these out. Check it out. If it's the first time checking out your boy, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, it'll let you know when I got all types of videos coming. Alright? And comment below, let me know your thoughts. So let's do this, baby. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'll be going down a rabbit hole with these videos. So let's get to it.
For many teenagers, school is haunted by hormones, acne, and unrequited love. In and of itself, these factors are terrifying enough. Unfortunately, for one teacher of a secondary college, a school became haunted by something even more frightening than teenage angst. YouTube channel Paranormal Vision uploaded proof of this phenomenon for all to see. The video, shot in the early morning hours by a teacher of the school in question, begins with the teacher showing us his watch to emphasize the lateness of the hour.
So look at the time, look at the date,
note the camera time. We can see that the school grounds are completely empty. The teacher then enters the classroom, walking up to an open window of the room, showing us the outside where all seems quiet. Following this, he turns the camera to show some empty seats. A few moments later, something chilling happens. Take a look. As you can see, a chair in the back of the room suddenly moves on its own, shoved to the side.
Whoa. Yo, I see something like that, yo.
Nervously before another chair does the exact same thing.
I'm jumping out the window
before the video abruptly ends. Viewers of the YouTube clip believe something fishy is definitely going on, though just what's happening here remains debated. One viewer suggested that the movement of the chairs was related to the energy that kids leave at school. It could be that, as the viewer offered, the energy that the students have at school, such as angst, frustration or worry, somehow caused the energy of the room to shift and cause a disturbance during this exact moment.
He was saying it in Spanish. He said it was 2:10.
With what's happening here, suggesting perhaps a piece of string was pulled off camera to make the chairs move.
I'm guessing so.
So what do you think's been caught on camera here? Is this just a string pulling prankster, or is it something
you can't really see the time.
Paranormal? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Yo, I see something like that, I'm jumping out the window. I'm like, yo, I'm running. There's no way, son. I would like feel it right there.
Dark Ghost Paranormal is a paranormal YouTube channel based in Russia. In this episode, they explore an abandoned school that was once used by the Germans in World War II. The dilapidated ruins of the old school show quite clearly that a fire has ripped through the buildings.
Damn.
Local eyewitnesses say that just prior to the fire, a silhouette of a woman was looking out of one of the windows.
That was a house or a barn?
The entire east wing of the school was aflame. No one could identify the woman, and the exact cause of the fire remains unknown to this.
Yo, that's a big ass house to just abandon. Like once it got burned, they just abandoned it. That is crazy.
Day. Dennis, the lead investigator, explores the property looking for clues as to what happened all those years ago. Shortly into the exploration, the OP sets up a spirit box to try and communicate with any spirits that might be present. Take a listen.
You burned this place. Oh.
To continue the investigation, Dennis sets up a series of cameras around the property. It isn't long before one of them catches something
So
strange.
what? So she burned the place? So she burned the place and died in there? Or was she just a ghost that just burnt the place? You know what I mean?
Two doors in one of the burnt-out hallways seem to open by themselves. A short while later, while Dennis explores one of the rooms, something truly eerie happens.
Oh!
Watching that
Careful
again,
what you ask
he
for.
asks for any signs that a spirit might be present.
You show me a sign that you're here. Yeah, I'll show you a sign, all right? Oh my God, yo, yeah, you know he wasn't ready. I'd be like, yo, hold up. I said, move a little thing. I was not ready for all that.
Several boxes and chairs slide into the middle of the room. Later, while conducting a spirit box session in the basement of the school, more eerie activity is captured.
I'm not close to my computer yet. What the hell is that?
The lights turn off, and what sounds like running footsteps can be heard all around.
Somebody's running.
After the lights turn back on, his spirit box gives an ominous warning.
It's a trap. Yo, shit like that was... Yo, I would be scared. I'll be looking around. I'm like, yo.
He then asks what the presence might want. The spirit box's response proves too much.
That's it, Reed. That's when I pack it up and go.
Quickly leave the property.
That's all you had to say to me. Packing up. Let's get the hell out of here. That's all you had to say. That means that now I'm in danger. Yo, get your ish and get the hell out of there.
So what's going on at this old abandoned school? Could a dark presence really have been responsible for the fire all those years ago? According to this YouTuber's footage, there's definitely something strange happening at the school. But just what that is remains unknown.
There's something evil.
In November 2020, Facebook user Gabriel Martinez Navarro decided to visit an abandoned school he had heard rumors about in Mexico. He decided to film his adventure to show friends and followers on social media. However, this outing ends up a little more hair-raising than Navarro would have ever imagined. The clip begins with the uploader driving down a long country road in the middle of the night.
Es que vine a investigar yo solo.
Investigar solo. Ok. Vamos a ver lo que vas a encontrar, papá. He said, okay, so I'm here investigating by myself. I'm like, okay, in Spanish I said, okay, you're there by yourself? All right, let's see how it's gonna go. This should be fun.
Enters the long abandoned property.
Hell. You're jumping a gate in, which
Much
means
is
you gotta
known
jump
about the
a
Benito
gate to get back
Juarez
out.
School. It was built in 1954 and sits on a very secluded parcel of land out in the middle of nowhere. After a period of mismanagement, the school experienced a rapid decline, ultimately becoming abandoned and almost forgotten. Locals who know about the school try to avoid it altogether. They say it's heavily haunted by spirits and dark shadowy figures that roam around at night time. As Navarro explores the old buildings, we can see what kind of state it's been left in.
Todo lo que. Mira nomás, esta sí está abierta.
Then, while taking a look in one of the former classrooms, something eerie happens. Watch.
Puro pinche pedo, no hay ni madres a la verga.
Oh, hell no.
Watching that again, a plank of wood seems to move.
And he
by
wasn't
itself.
believing it neither. He wasn't believing it neither. He had just said, "Oh man, this is BS." You know what I mean? And then right when that moved, right there.
The door to the room just closes.
Yo, that door closed. In my
Navarro, who
mind,
starts to
I'm
breathe
trapped.
heavily. Perhaps there's some truth to the local legends.
Get
after
that
all.
man, get out of there.
Unsettled, the OP makes his way out of the room when things take a turn for the worse. Take a look at what happens.
Oh,
It could be hard to see at first.
you saw that?
Play that back in slow motion. And
Yeah,
right now,
somebody
beauty.
popped out.
We can see a
Right here,
face
popped their
peering
head
from
out.
around the corner of the building.
To the left. Yeah, that was quick.
Navarro runs off into the night.
Yo,
before the
man,
clip
run.
abruptly ends.
See, now you gotta jump that gate. Psst, I knew it.
Some viewers thought it might have been a squatter living on the property, keeping a close eye on Navarro. Then, how do you explain the moving plank of wood?
Exactly. How you gonna explain all that stuff moving around?
Given that locals try to avoid the abandoned school completely and that they believe the site to be haunted,
Escuela
some viewers
Benito Juarez.
insist that what we're witnessing here is genuine paranormal activity.
Oof.
A Reddit user named WGoEW shared the following video to our Slaptam subreddit, which was filmed near a playground in Austria. The uploader says he was taking his dog Tyson out for a walk when they came upon a playground that was completely empty. The playground equipment was empty with no kids anywhere in sight, yet in the distance we can see something moving. Take a look. A spinning wheel in the middle of
Yo.
the playground can be...
Those things are not that easy to move. Like, there's no way. Look at the trees are not even.
turning around in
Yo, it's not even
circles,
windy
despite
or
the fact
nothing.
that there's no one anywhere in sight.
It's not windy or nothing. There's no way that wasn't no damn wind. And you can see the trees, the leaves are not moving or nothing. Everything is still. And to move that ring around the road, ring, whatever that thing is, at that force, yeah, that's something else. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I saw something like that. I wouldn't be chilling there. I tell my kids,
before the
nope.
camera started rolling, it
Just keep it
surely would
moving.
have showed signs of slowing down. But in this video, we watch as the wheel continues to spin at the exact same speed throughout the entire duration of the clip. The uploader says he filmed it on a whim and didn't think much of it at the time, but says the longer he thinks about it, the more creepy it is. So what do you think could have caused this playground equipment to move all by itself? Was there an unseen entity there that day that was spinning it? Perhaps the ghost of a deceased child looking to play at the park once more? Let me know your take on this in the comments section down below.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy because, like, me personally, I think about, like, okay, so what happened? You know, did a kid pass away there at the park? Was there an accident? A kid passed away at the park. And then, like, his spirit is just there. You know what I mean? It's, you know, because normally when you pass, your spirit is, you know, your ghost is right. You know, normally you're supposed to move on. But I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But if you don't, then you're mainly just haunting where you died at. So the kid died there.
With a lengthy history of strange happenings, El Paso is believed to be one of...
Maybe it wasn't even a kid. Maybe it was an adult. You know, an old man or something that was in the park. You know, and had a heart attack, or it doesn't necessarily got to be a kid. But it's bugged out.
Texas's most haunted cities. In this footage, TikTok user Gabe Vidales might have managed to capture something supernatural at the local high school. The video starts with a wide shot of the main building. Noticing something strange, the camera holder zooms in on one window in particular. Inside the room, there appears to be a mysterious figure lurking in the darkness.
Somebody there.
Then, a few seconds later, it suddenly vanishes from sight.
What?
In an effort to identify the figure, several viewers have offered their opinions. Everything from a ghost
And the
to a
crazy thing is that,
burglar,
like,
even
all
a
that's
janitor
just
has
dark.
been suggested. While at first the latter two options certainly seem more plausible, the history of the El Paso High School may shed some light on a more paranormal possibility. Over the years, the school has become a hotbed for supernatural sightings, with both students and staff claiming that they've seen spirits roaming the halls. In fact, this photo, which we have featured in a previous video, is widely believed to show a ghost.
I see
The
it.
image is of a 1985 graduating class of El Paso High School. In the middle of the
She's
photo,
right there,
among
dressed
the
in white.
students,
Yep.
stands what appears to be a faded young
Yeah.
woman dressed in a white
Right
gown.
next to me. Hold up. Hold up.
The creepiest thing about the photo is that no one who was there that day when it was taken can recognize the figure, nor do they remember anyone actually standing there in the first place.
Yeah, but also
It's
her,
also
her
said that the
clothing
mysterious
is, I
figure
don't know, her
doesn't
clothes
appear on
is,
the negative.
I don't know, her
Some
clothes
believe
is
it could be the
like,
ghost
out
of a
whack.
cheerleader who reportedly committed suicide, throwing herself from the 4th floor of the school after being dumped by a boyfriend. Over the years, many students have claimed to have seen the young girl jump from the same floor, but when they run to help her, there's no one on the ground.
Not worth it, man. Not worth it. Taking your life because of a dude, and the dude taking his life because of a girl. Come on, man. It's crazy, crazy. Yo, life is valuable, man. A life is valuable. And people just take it for granted.
Could it be possible that the dark figure captured in Gabe Vidales' video is actually the ghost of the mysterious cheerleader? Let's take one more look at the footage. Let me know what you think in the comments section below.
That's crazy.
The following video was posted to TikTok by an account called ThaiNice125. It was filmed by a security guard that works at a school somewhere in the Philippines. Throughout the video, the security guard walks around the schoolyard premises, looking a little bit on edge.
Oh, yep. He said, yeah, F that.
As he walks around the school, it doesn't take long for some truly unsettling things to occur. Take a look.
Yun guys, so, kita niyo yung mga bangko. Guys. Ilang tao din guys sa
As you can see, the chairs in the classroom begin to move.
guys. So tapi yung
The longer the guard films, the more intense the activity becomes. Before long, a mass of chairs and tables push themselves towards the door to the room. The security guard's reaction definitely seems quite genuine. His facial expressions, accompanied by his body language, all seem to depict the fact that he's quite freaked out about what's going on and has no idea what's actually happening. The video is quite recent, so there's not much information released regarding the video or the security guard that filmed the encounter. Here's to hoping that this man will no longer have any more terrifying nights at this eerie old school.
Yeah, I'll be running.
Posted to YouTube by user Eric Gunner, the last of these mysterious ghost videos on our list is certainly a creepy one.
What?
Following two urban explorers as they investigate a supposedly haunted school, it seems likely that they managed to capture more than they could ever have hoped for. The investigators enter the property in the middle of the night. Everything seems to proceed as normal, with the classrooms being empty. However, just before they set foot in one of the classrooms, the camera pans over what should be an abandoned schoolyard. Instead, the camera captures a glimpse of a small girl standing in the darkness. Strange to say the least, but could it really be a ghost? Later, as the two investigators continue to explore the school, they begin to hear a faint voice. Vents are seen opening, then closing around them when they're not looking, as though they're being pranked by the spirits present in the school. Toward the end of the video, the pair make their way into a toilet block and cautiously begin checking to make sure there's no one inside. After making sure that each stall is empty, they decide to leave. However, on the way out, a pair of feet can be seen sticking out from beneath one of the stalls. As the two had just investigated each of the stalls themselves, it seems highly unlikely that they would actually belong to a person hiding in the toilet block. Could these feet belong to the ghostly child they filmed standing in the courtyard earlier in their investigation? If this is indeed the case, it seems that this presence might have simply been out to cause a little bit of childish mischief, and wasn't actually intending to scare the explorers.
Damn, how'd they miss that?
Still, a presence like that would be spooky enough to drive away most visitors to this eerie schoolyard.
Imagine they would have opened that. Yo, how'd they miss that, man? Imagine they would have caught that and then opened that door, and then that kid would have been standing right there.
Yearbooks can already be scary enough thanks to awkward adolescents forever captured in photographs. But what if something else, equally as harrowing, is caught on camera? Slaptam viewer Scariest offers viewers the chance to see something not commonly seen in yearbook photos in his dad's 1984 book. Upon first glance, viewers of the black and white photograph see two young women sitting on a couch in white dresses, smiling for the camera.
I see a boy.
There are windows that seem to show the trees outside of the house or perhaps a building in the back. Upon closer inspection, viewers can suddenly see something else. What appears to be a man standing behind the window on the left.
Man. Boy.
He appears to be wearing a cap with his hands crossed in front of him, looking directly into the camera.
It looks like a kid, not a man.
Scariest explains that his father and his father's high school classmates could never identify who the man was in the photograph. While some have suggested that the picture could simply be a case of double exposure, Scariest denies this due to the man's position behind the window frame. Could this man just be a reflection, or could it be a ghostly figure who wanted to leave his mark? Love to get your thoughts on this one in the
that's a
comment
man.
section below.
Thought it was a kid.
Our first clip of the day comes from Twitter user Cidio Paranormal, and it's fair to say it's raised a few eyebrows as it appears to show a haunted school. The footage seems to come from a security camera placed in one of the school's hallways. We see a small section of lockers and a few chairs. Seconds into the video, a backpack comes flying out of nowhere. Then more strange activity is captured. Watching that again, a poster that's hanging near the dark space on the wall peels itself off. It's then flung across the hallway. Then one of the chairs begins moving across the hall, seemingly on its own.
Yo, and this is not an abandoned school.
It's not
So
known
what happens the
exactly where
next day
school
when
is
everybody go
located,
back to
so it's
school
hard to
and
dig
the staff
deeper
goes
into the
in? Like,
property's
what the hell
history.
happened
So
here?
for now, all we have to go on is this strange piece of footage. But what do you think? Could the school really be haunted? Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. The following video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Reiwa TV, an overseas psychic or horror video channel. Little is known about the exact location in which it was filmed, however it appears to have been captured somewhere in Japan. The video follows an explorer as she investigates an old building. Unlike similar videos, the property seen in this one looks to be in relatively good condition. As she wanders down a hallway, something strange happens. Take a look. She moves closer to inspect the area, yet seems unable to find any reason for the window's mysterious movement. The explorer then turns to the hallway and soon notices something even more eerie.
That's crazy because it was
Take a
like a
look.
bar. Oh, hell no. There's somebody right there.
At first, it looks as though there's a ghoulish face watching her from behind the door. However, as she gets closer, you can see that the face actually appears to be hovering in mid-air. It looks skeletal with dark sunken features and inky black hair. Clearly scared, the explorer turns to run when suddenly a door falls off its hinges.
Yo, my heart would have just...
The footage then cuts and we're left to ponder just
Yo,
what
my
happened
heart would have
next.
just dropped, yo.
This is certainly a very creepy video. If anyone in the audience can tell us what the explorer is saying, we'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. As always, I'll leave a link to the original clip in the description.
See, like, that's a bar. It's barred. Whew. Creepy!
Graduations are a time for celebrating accomplishments, enjoying your final moments with your classmates, and looking forward to whatever the future has in store. However, not many people can claim their graduations were interrupted by a terrifying ghost encounter. At a ceremony in the Philippines, that's exactly what happened. As the camera holder pans around the group, attempting to capture as many students as possible in the footage, you can clearly see a white, ghostly figure standing on the roof of a nearby building.
Damn. Yep.
For a moment, it almost
that
looks
means
as
that
if it's
what?
one of the
Somebody
graduating students. The white
somebody
dress worn
jumped
by the
off
ghostly entity is an eerie
the
echo
roof?
of the graduation gowns worn by the students. However, the figure on the roof stands deathly still, watching the students in silence. Many have likened the ghostly figure to the infamous White Lady, a type of spirit often seen all around the world. She's a ghost typically associated with violent, tragic ends, often roaming the earth in a state
Spooky.
of grief, sometimes searching for a lost lover or even a child. While it's unclear how many of the graduating students actually noticed the figures standing above them, one thing is for sure, this is certainly some very creepy footage. According to footage uploaded by a local ghost hunter, the Abbeydale Community Centre in Gloucester, UK may be home to something supernatural. The video, shot after hours in the community centre, gives an interior view of an empty room. For the first 25 seconds or so, nothing seems out of the ordinary, until some apparent ghostly activity seems to have been captured on film. Take a look. As you can see, the door to the centre suddenly whips open and slams shut. About 30 seconds after this, more activity is captured. If we watch again, you can see that a chair slowly moves backwards, seemingly all on its own. A few moments later, the camera shooting the footage seems to fall down and the video ends. According to the ghost hunter who caught the footage, the community centre staff and customers have reported hearing various banging sounds and mysterious footsteps that they couldn't explain. This is what motivated him to set up the camera in the first place, though the ghost hunter hadn't really expected to capture anything. As such, he was surprised by what he managed to capture on film. The actions caught in the clip certainly seem to show some poltergeist activity. Are these occurrences a prelude to something more sinister to come? Only time will tell.
Yeah, they were spooky.
When Twitter user Shawbury Bunny set out to create a student film, he
Mysterious
probably
force
didn't
opened
expect to
the door.
capture any real ghost encounters on camera. However, that's exactly what happened when she began filming this particular scene in the control room of the auditorium. The footage begins with the camera moving steadily down a short, dimly lit hallway.
Knock, go.
As it approaches the door at the end, it suddenly swings open as if pushed forcefully by the actress on the other side. However, as the actress emerges from the darkness, it becomes apparent that it wasn't her who opened it. Confused, she appears to ask the camera holder if someone on their side had opened the door.
Sino nagbukas?
If you slow the footage down, you can clearly see that no one touched the door from the outside.
Oh, and then she noticed that too.
To make matters even spookier, if you look closely at the dark room behind the actress, there appears to be a shadowy figure moving behind her. The footage isn't clear enough to make a good impression of who or what it is. However, it seems likely that this ghostly shape could be the culprit for the door's mysterious movement. That, coupled with the fact that the actress has a genuine look of surprise on her face, suggests that these budding filmmakers might have actually captured some paranormal activity on camera.
Sino nagbukas?
This drawing illustrates accounts that were taken from multiple children in a schoolyard in 1994. Posted to Reddit by user 67899. 0655, the image shows a large disc-shaped object surrounded by three smaller objects in a field. Several figures with large dark eyes can be seen emerging as a group of schoolchildren look on. The alleged sighting occurred on September 16, 1994 at the Ariel School outside Ruwa, Zimbabwe. The students were outside during a mid-morning break while the staff remained inside attending a meeting. When they returned from the break, several children reported seeing one or more silver objects floating in the sky. According to accounts, these objects descended into a nearby field where they landed among the brush. The students then saw creatures with big eyes and black clothing exiting the craft. Some of the children ran back towards the school, but those who remained had more to report. They say that the beings attempted to communicate with them telepathically. The message was about an incident that was going to happen and warned that humans have to stop polluting the earth. This is one of the most famous UFO cases in Africa, and experts have devoted a great deal of research to the incident. Skeptics have attempted to explain the sighting as a prank or the result of mass hysteria, as some of the supposed
when it comes to these UFO stories, I tell you, man.
Yet others believe this might be due to the fear and shock of such a
I go down a rabbit
incident.
hole. I just love the
While some of the children
videos.
believe that the creatures
Forget
were
about it.
manifestations
For hours
of
and
characters
hours
from
and
local
hours.
folklore, experts say that the case presents compelling evidence of an extraterrestrial visit to Earth. This video, uploaded to YouTube by Alan Abweg, shows that ghost encounters can often occur when you least expect them. At least that's what happened to this custodial worker at a school in Victoria, Laguna, Philippines. The CCTV security footage shows the cleaner sweeping the floor on an outdoor veranda. When his back is turned, something suddenly begins moving behind him. He doesn't seem to notice, but the objects appear to be moving without human intervention. If you zoom in, it looks as though it's a blue dustpan that slide across the floor. Some viewers have suggested that the wind could be responsible for their unusual movement. However, both of these objects look far too heavy and there's no other signs of a breeze, particularly when you look at the trees in the background. So what do you think? Could it be possible that the broom and
Why the hell could put me on mute? That's a broom and a duster. I was wondering what the hell that was. That's a broom and a duster. I saw it moving for a minute. I'm like, yo, and that's heavy.
dustpan really were moved by some sort of supernatural force? Or is it more likely that the cleaner was simply the brunt of a creepy practical joke? Let me know what you think about this one in the comments section below. Kakya Sobrenatural is a popular YouTube channel that focuses on investigations in various spooky locations. In this video, the team explores an abandoned school that is rumoured to be haunted. While conducting an EVP session in one of the rooms, the team hears a strange noise coming from outside. As they search the area, the camera holder turns, catching sight of something strange in the distance. It seems to be a ghostly looking figure staring at them from another building. Spooked, the team returns to the room to gather their composure. However, when they venture outside for a second look, the mysterious figure is nowhere to be seen. So does this sighting prove the rumours that this school really is haunted? Watch the footage again and judge for yourself.
Hell yeah, that person was standing still.
This freaky ghost video was uploaded to Instagram by Tunkay's channel. School may be out for the day, but that doesn't mean the building's empty. As the video opens inside a school after hours, we're treated to a series of lights flashing on and off across multiple classrooms. They're across the other side of the school about 10 metres away. As the lights flicker on and off, we can clearly see that there's nobody in the room. So what's making the lights behave so strangely? The camera holder and their companions investigate by walking around the balcony to get a better view. However, before they can make it over, all the doors eerily open up by themselves. Alarmed, the group jumps back in surprise. Seconds later, chairs from inside the rooms begin flying outside. They go crashing into the balcony rails. The group runs away terrified. The entire time they're running, chairs are being thrown and even making their way to the bottom floor of the school, where they smash against the ground. These freaky ghost videos show that even centres of education aren't safe from hauntings. What would you do if your school turned out to be haunted? So if you love this massive compilation, then why not check out our other ones here, or there's a giant playlist here that you can Leave us a comment down below which one of these clips you took.
Slap ham. There we have it, guys. Whew. Yo, this guy be having some. Yo, make sure you guys subscribe. Check out Slapped Ham. I be going down a rabbit hole for hours and hours. Be checking them out. Whatchamacallit. Checking out the videos. Like I said, hey, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Also want to do a lot more of these ghost videos, reactions, and UFO reactions, and all that. I'm really into it. You know what I mean? And so yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are also into it, stuff like that, and if you guys want to see more. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Hey, make sure to check out the other videos that we have. Hey, if you like what you've seen, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Alright? And comment below once again. Let me know your thoughts and let me know what you guys thought about these crazy ass haunted school videos. Alright guys, so till next time, this has been another episode of A Fresh Point of View TV. I'm your boy LC. Till next time, guys. Peace.